This episode is brought to you by North American Herb and Spice, the original Mediterranean wild oregano company. Go to www.p-73.com to learn more about North American's new line of raw Amazon products, including Mako Power, the only available pure non-alcohol liquid extract of raw purple maca. Hi, welcome to Vitamin Junkeys. I'm Jennifer Lyall.
I'm Dr. JJ.
And today we have a special guest with us, registered holistic nutritionist, Rosalie Moscoe.
RHN.
That's it.
Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Thank you very much. Great to be here.
We love guests.
Today we're going to be talking about sugar addiction.
Sugar.
But before...
S-U-G-A. Sugar. Our director today ate like half a pie of pecan, sugar, chocolate. So the camera may like kind of shift a little bit. Right. Or it may fall backwards as he passes out in a blood sugar crash or something like that. Yes, what I'm taking. Yes.
What's JJ taking today?
Our director won't be happy with me. I am taking a multivitamin for blood sugar control in an indirect sort of way. As Rosalie will know, B vitamins are very helpful for carbohydrate metabolism, so that's very neat. Also, there's a number of minerals, too, that kind of help you manage your blood sugar. So, for example, chromium is great for managing your blood sugar. Mm-hmm. And also, for those of you who have blood sugar problems, there's a lot of deficiencies that come with that. So you'd get that from getting a cover of a good multivitamin and multimineral, which is what I'm taking right here. There we go.
Good.
Perfect.
Very healthy.
I know, I try to take my multivitamin every day. But there are some days that I forget.
Oh, that happens, but oh.
But that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, Rosalie, can people really be addicted to sugar?
Oh, for sure. And I know I was.
Really?
Oh, really, yeah. When my kids were little, I used to make them chocolate chip cookies and while they were at school. And when they got home, about half the batch was gone. So I know people can be sugar, you know, I mean, I love cheesecake and chocolate. I still like chocolate, you know, but now I get the really healthy kind. And you can really get so that you can't do without it. And that's, if you get like that, then you're probably a sugar addict, you know. You want to
so what are some of the signs?
The
so
signs.
They can't...
Well, you got a little private stash of chocolate or of candy. Or you have to have a muffin every day, or you have to have a donut every day, or you go to a party and you're the first one at that cake table, like your eyes are just like you can't wait till it comes, or you know, you can live without sex, but you can't live without chocolate. No, it's really
It's a rough love life. It's when you're hurting. Well.
But you know, there are some people who feel it's very akin to alcohol addiction, and I have known people who have been alcoholics and they stop, you know, being addicted to alcohol, and they start being really addicted to sugar because really they're both carbohydrates. It's carbohydrate addiction, but the problem is it's not good for our bodies.
Yeah. I find any type of addiction to a usual test I find is if you can't do without it, then you're probably addicted to it.
Yeah.
You should be able to stop anytime and you feel great, you don't crave it, and you could stop, that's perfect. If you can't, well then there's a problem.
It's true,
Yeah.
it's true.
Wow.
Like coffee, you know.
Yeah, you should be able to quit like that. It's like coffee.
Yeah.
Exactly, you quit like that and that's it. So.
What are some of the health problems that are associated with sugar addiction?
Well, for sure, one thing is starting with hypoglycemia. A lot of people have that, which is a low blood sugar. So what happens is that you have that sugar, it gives you a nice hit to your brain. It sort of influences this neurotransmitter, the serotonin, and makes you feel really good. And that's why people go for it, because it makes them feel good. And we're always looking for those sort of pleasure centers in our brain to get hit. So sugar does it. But the problem is if you take a sugar like a candy or like a simple sugar, you'll only get that high for a short time. And then it'll start going down, 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 down to maybe a half an hour. You won't feel as good. By 2 hours, you're starting to feel like, oh, gee, I need another sugar hit. So, and then because then the brain's lost its, you know, night feel-good zone, and it's back down to the dumps. So people are always sort of like this addiction is going up and down by how you feel that it's affecting your brain.
I see that a lot. You must see that a lot in practice too. I find people, when I ask them about their energy, and I often get people 3, 4 p.m., they get this slump, they get mental fogginess, they're falling asleep.
That's right.
It's usually carbohydrates or sugar at lunchtime. That's what I find. If I pull them off of any carbs and any sugars, they coast through the afternoon with plenty of energy. What's even crazier now is these Red Bull cans. So they get the dose of caffeine with the sugar, and I see these people at 10 in the morning on the subway with a Red Bull can. I'm going, oh my God, what are you doing to yourself? You know, you get this energy crash and you chase it with Red Bull. It's just this.
No, people are trying to sort of self-medicate all day, especially if a person has depression. A lot of people with hypoglycemia have depression. And so they're trying to bring their mood back up. And really it's an artificial way. We need to do it, if you're going to have a carbohydrate, it should be a more complex carbohydrate, which is like, you know, some whole grains, some, you know, maybe some certain fruits that are a little bit, you know, not too sweet. Like if you had a mango or banana, it's like way too much sugar, the whole thing.
Like an apple, it's more
an apple, berries, things like that, and or anything whole grain, you know, some kind of, if you're going to have rice, make sure it's a brown rice. Make sure it's a whole grain cereal, not just the pure sugar. Like that's another sign of a sugar addiction. People have to have this sugary cereal every day. You know, they can't live without their, you know, really high sugar cereal. And we got to get ourselves off this. It's really a very bad for all of our body.
So you've shared a few things that people can start to do to kick the habit by making some smarter choices. Is there anything else that they can do?
Well, there's exercise helps. It helps decrease your sort of like your cravings, and it helps you know, burn calories, and it does help your cravings a lot. Vitamin C helps cravings. B vitamins, as you were saying. Sometimes chromium, GTF chromium, can help cravings. And if people, because sometimes you see the sugar, it depletes you of these vitamins and minerals.
Wow.
And even your immune system can go down. The white blood cells, after taking a lot of sugar, your immune system goes down. So if people are eating a lot of sugar, they can get a lot of colds. And I'm sure you notice that.
Yeah, I see that a lot.
Yeah, so people, it's really a symptom of a weakened body. All your organs are affected, you know.
Yeah. And what I do too for patients, I find when they say, well, listen, I need a sugar hit now, I say, listen, take a little bag or a Ziploc bag or whatever, fill it with some type of protein. Could be some nuts, could be some seeds.
Yeah.
And I find that seems to do the trick.
Oh,
Whenever they get the sugar cravings, have a protein and it stops it right away.
It's true. It's very true. Protein is the best stabilizer because it also feeds the brain. The hit that they're looking for, it will give them the amino acids from those proteins, will raise the dopamine, the serotonin, will make you feel good. So a little bit of protein, even a little bit of cottage cheese, a little bit of chicken, a little bit of, you know, any kind of, if you want a vegetarian as well. But you got to be careful not to overdo the carbs. And the fats also slow down the digestion process, like from the nuts. So that's another thing. It's slowing down the digestive process. Like it doesn't hit your blood sugar really fast. It goes slower, like if you have the fat from the seeds and then there's protein there. So then it just sort of doesn't, it goes gradually up and then it goes gradually down. It doesn't just go whoop, boop. And that's like you're on a yo-yo all the time if you do sugar all the time.
And I'm sure that we'd be able to find some of those strategies that you've just shared on your CD, Food and Mood. And how can people find this CD?
Well, right now it's on my website, healthinharmony.com.
Perfect.
And it's really giving a lot about how our brain and the different supplements that help, and how food really does affect our mood and our overall body health.
Perfect. And now people can actually take a quiz to find out if you are a sugar addict. You'll find a link to that in the show notes for this episode at our website, vitaminjunkies.com. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Very much.
Great.
That was
Yeah,
great.
thanks a lot.
If you would like to find a practitioner to work with, a holistic nutritionist or a naturopathic doctor to help you with a possible sugar addiction, you can click the Find a Practitioner link on our website, vitaminjunkies.com.
While you're on our website, please join the addiction and sign up for our weekly podcast. And also while you're there, we want to find out what topics you want to see us cover. So please fill out our survey and you could have a chance to win $100 and cool stuff from Hey Jude.
Awesome.
Sounds good.
Very good. Thank you so
All
much
right.
for joining us today,
Thank you. It was
Rosalie.
a pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And thank you for joining us. I'm Jennifer Lyall.
I'm Dr. JJ.
Rosalie Moscoe.
And continue the addiction to good health.
Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, do, do.